we are less than a week from the park's reopening.
Hey guys, it's KJ.
John.
And Winnie, welcome to our channel where we do videos on
Disney.
motherhood and lifestyle. If you like today's video,
Give it a thumbs up.
hit the subscribe button.
Ding that notification bell.
And leave us a comment. And with that, John, what are we talking about today?
Well, it's Monday, so that means it's a Disney News and Updates Day, and we are less than a week from the park's reopening. And with the opening being just days away, cast members are starting to return to the parks. On Friday, Disney Parks blog announced that cast members had returned for health and safety training for the park's reopening.
That's right, John. Disney Parks blog released an article and a video showing cast members returning back to the parks. Disney showed different cast members returning to the various parks in Walt Disney World, and all of them seemed to be really excited. Everyone was talking about wearing their name tags again, getting back into their Disney uniforms, and everyone seemed to be in good spirits. They showed people social distancing, coming home, as they say, and they showed a little bit of the training as well. Now, we are supposed to go to Disney later this year, and it will likely be a game time decision on whether or not we go, but after watching this video, I really do feel a little bit better. Disney showed the cast members wearing their masks. I said everyone looked like they were in good spirits, which also makes it feel more promising. I also think that because it's the parks and not Disney Springs, that they will likely enforce wearing masks properly and social distancing. I just think they'll, well, at least I hope that they'll be a little bit stricter in the parks than at Disney Springs, which again makes me feel like there's still a little bit of hope for our trip. I don't know, what do you think?
I'm hopeful. We have another couple of months to decide whether we do decide to go down to Disney World. All over social media, you could already see some of the steps being taken by the parks to make sure that social distancing is abided by. If we've seen it, I'm sure you have too. The temperature tents are rumored to be in place, markings on the ground. So, with just days away, we're going to find out soon how well Disney World can operate in this new world.
While those cast members will be back, there will be some other cast members that will not be returning. And what do I mean by that? According to the MainStreetMouse.com, Disney sent out letters from the Disney internships and programs. And basically what the letter said was that the Disney college program will also be suspended in the fall. For those of you that do not know what the Disney college program is, it's a program for college students or recent college grads to go and work in Disney and get some really incredible experience. With the Disney college program being canceled this fall, how does that impact Disney? Well, when John and I go to Disney, Walt Disney World anyway, it always seems like every cast member that we interact with in the parks is a DCP. They seem to be everywhere, and now the parks are operating at a reduced capacity. That is probably why they are not renewing or suspending the Disney College program for the fall. So what we're thinking, what we were talking about, was that if they don't need these DCPs to operate the park, to work in the park, that they will likely be reducing at a reduced capacity for the remainder of the year.
Obviously, the suspension of this program is hardest on the college kids who are hoping to take part in it. Hopefully they still do get that opportunity once it resumes. Hopefully it will resume sometime in 2021. But as far as park goers go, it is interesting to see how Disney World will operate without the Disney College program. As KJ said, a lot of those college kids are there operating the rides, handling the queue line, and you can buy an ice cream from them. So they are definitely an essential lifeblood of the park. It is a little worrisome to think that if Disney thinks they're not needed for the rest of the fall, that we could be in a reduced capacity situation for the remainder of 2020. We don't really want to think about that because we want to think about everything, not just Disney, but everything returning to the way it was before
pandemic.
Yeah, it really hit. Hopefully we do see the park attendance increase. Hopefully the college program is back sooner than we think. Who knows, maybe there'd even be a reversal on this decision at some point. It's doubtful because the kids have already missed the opportunity. But hopefully the soonest date that things can turn around, they do. Hopefully it's back by 2021, but certainly hopefully it's back for when she's ready to be part of the Disney College program as well. Right?
Yay!
Are you going to be a Disney College program member? Are you going to be one?
Yeah! And DCPs are not the only cast members that are affected right now. Disney recently released blackout dates for cast members. They work similarly to how annual pass holder blackout dates work. So the blackout dates for cast members currently are blocked out through the end of September. Again, at the time of filming, for those of you that don't know, the dates can always change, but at the time of filming, the blackout dates are blocked out through the end of September. How does this affect everyone else? Well, if they are blocking out cast members, it doesn't mean cast members can't go, they just can't use certain passes. But we're just thinking that Disney is doing this to help keep the capacity down. Cast members are back in Florida, they're probably going to want to go to the parks just as much as everybody else.
And like any business, it's safe to assume that Disney wouldn't want their 30% or whatever the exact number is park capacity to be half cast members who are going at a discounted rate. With the parks opening in just a matter of days, we'll get to see how the Disney Park Pass reservation system operates once the parks are live. Some of the first few days that the parks are open had been sold out, but some of them have returned to availability, which brings us to speculate that either one of two things are happening. One, Disney has added a few more reservations because of the sellout, or two, a lot of people seeing what's happening in Florida health-wise have decided to cancel the trips on their own, thus freeing up more Park Pass reservations.
That would be my guess.
I would think so too. Because if there's a set capacity limit, I don't think Disney in week one would already be looking to expand upon that. My guess is people like us, whereas we're deciding about whether we're going to go, decided that, okay, even though we got the Park Pass reservation system, we just don't feel comfortable health-wise yet to be going down to Florida. So that would be my guess. In our last news video, we talked about our struggles making Disney dining reservations, that there was only availability at Disney Springs restaurants. In the week since our last news video, that has since changed. We've been able to make dining reservations at a multitude of Disney World restaurants, many inside the parks, hotels, and Disney Springs.
If you have a hotel and park reservation, or you're planning to go to Walt Disney World and you have already booked your trip and you're good to go, you can now book your dining reservations. I believe at the time of filming it is 60 days out. It used to be 180 days, but now it looks like it's going to be 60 days for at least the foreseeable futures.
As far as the experience, now that we can book dining, we didn't really have any issues getting the restaurants that we wanted. We wanted Via Napoli, we were able to get it. We wanted Topolino Grill at the new Riviera, we were able to get that as well. We also made reservations for the Plaza and Magic Kingdom, and Beaches and Cream at the Yacht and Beach Club Resort. However, not every restaurant has availability. We did search some like Ohana at the Polynesian, which showed no availability, so either they're all booked up or it just hasn't been released yet. Some hotels are opening later. There's a whole bunch of staggered dates. We were able to book one for the Wave. That is the resort that we'd be staying at, the Contemporary, when we go, if we go. Our whole trip is falling in place. Hopefully we get to go. Like KJ said, if you have theme park reservations, your park reservations, hotel reservations, you can start booking dining reservations if you're inside 60 days of your first day on property. In last week's news video, we also told you about all of the movies coming to Disney Plus in the month of July. There are some major releases that are coming. But right after we filmed and released the video, Disney announced that there was a whole bunch of movies being released on Disney Plus this summer, and many that have nothing to do with the original Disney company. A lot have to do with the Fox merger. And if you're a superhero fan, you want to listen. Friday, July 10th, X-Men Days of Future Past will come to Disney Plus. July 17th, we'll get X-Men Apocalypse. August 7th, the first X-Men movie. August 28th, the original Fantastic Four. The other Fantastic Four, the one with Michael B. Jordan and Kate Mara, is already on Disney Plus. This will be the original Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba that came out in 2005. And also you can see a pre-Captain America Chris Evans in that Fantastic Four. He played Human Torch. And on September 4th, we get another superhero movie, the original Wolverine. That will come to Disney Plus September 4th. And while speaking of Hugh Jackman, it may not be MCU or Marvel related, but a lot of people love the movie The Greatest Showman. That is technically now a Disney property. It will come to Disney Plus on Friday, August 14th. So they may not be your typical Disney films that you know and love, but they are now part of the Disney library, and they will be coming to Disney Plus this summer. And one other thing that Disney is doing, they've changed some of the release dates through the summer. All Disney Plus releases, that we can see at least, are coming out on Fridays. And you might say like, oh, that's interesting, why only on Fridays? Well, because a lot of movie theaters, especially here in the Northeast, are still shut and seem like they will be shut for quite a while. So they've kind of turned Fridays into Disney Plus release night. It started this Friday, July 3rd, with Hamilton and Mighty Ducks, and will continue through the summer. All
three of us are very excited. The parks are opening in a matter of days. We are being cautiously optimistic about our trip, but we are really hopeful. Tokyo Disneyland did just open on July 1st, so that is very exciting news as well.
Yeah, and I've been glued to social media checking out how that opening has been going. I also noticed that at least some people have been posting videos of a stage show at Disneyland Tokyo where all the characters were out dancing on stage. People were gathered in front of the castle. By the way, I had no idea that the castle there in Disneyland Tokyo was another Cinderella castle, that it was basically a 2.0 of Cinderella Castle. It looks exactly like it. You would think that you're in Orlando. And the other cool thing that we've seen a lot of videos of Disneyland Tokyo on is of the new monorails that have been unveiled there in Disneyland Tokyo. They look so futuristic, so spacious, so cool. The Mickey-shaped windows, the windows on the doors that look like the buttons on his overalls, looks very cool. I hope they bring those to Florida and California.
Thank you so much for watching this week's Disney news video. If you like this this video,
Give it a thumbs up.
hit that subscribe button,
Ding that notification bell.
and leave us a comment. Let us know if there's any news we missed down in the comments below, and make sure you tune in next week for next week's Disney news video.
Because we're going to have some monumental news because the parks will be reopened, at least Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and we'll have updates on how it's all going.
And with that, we'll see you real soon. Bye.
See you at the parks as soon as they open, which is soon!
Want to bounce in front of the camera?
Are you going to be a Disney College Program member? Are you going to be one?
Yeah.
Can I come live with you there?
That's creepy.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to live in the Golden Oaks. You can live
come
in,
visit her there.
You can
How
live in the
about
college
that?
program housing. All right.
Say mama.
No, you're saying
Mama.
that. You're still saying that.
Say, come on, Dad, let's go.
All right, let's get this show on the road, right?
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road. I got more applesauce to eat.
Yeah. Shake, rattle, and roll.
I'm talking about important stuff here, and you're sitting here dancing.
I wish everybody could see you what you look like on this side.
I should film you this way and insert video here.
What can I say except you're welcome. Stand up. Boom. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Woo! Woo! Mommy and Daddy are trying to film. Mommy and Daddy are trying to film.
Friday, July 10th, X-Men Days of Future Past will come to Disney+. July 17th, we'll get X-Men Apocalypse. Ready? Ready? Go. You ready?
Yeah.